Hello and welcome to another AQA GCSE revision video. In this video we're looking at the 8300 series 1H. This is the first paper in the higher tier. It's the May 2017 past paper and we're looking at question 28, which reads the volume of a cone is 1/3 pi r squared h, where r is the radius and h is the perpendicular height. A cone has a horizontal base of radius 5 centimeters, a height of 15 centimeters. The cone contains water to a depth of 9 centimeters. Work out the volume of the water in centimeters cubed. Give your answer in terms of pi. Okay, well, not exactly easy, but what they're actually asking for is the volume of this frustum here. And a frustum is just basically a cone with the bit chopped off. And the way to calculate the volume of a frustum is to calculate the volume of the cone and then calculate the volume of the bit that's chopped off, which is actually a cone in its own right. So we're looking to work out the volume of two cones. And because the top bit that's chopped off is part of the same shape, then these two cones, the small cone and the larger cone, are mathematically similar. Okay, so the volume of the large cone is 1/3 times pi times r, which is 5 centimeters, squared, times the height, which is 15. Okay, so well, we can cancel this 1/3 with the 15, because 1/3 of 15 is 5, so this just becomes 5. So this is effectively 5 cubed times pi, so this is 125 pi. And if you didn't know that, you might know that 5 times 5 is 25 from your times tables, and then you just do 25 times 5. And two ways you could do that. You could do this as a long multiplication. You could just do 5 times 5 is 25, carry the 2, 5 times 2 is 10, add 2 is 125. Or you could have done 25 times 10 is 250, and then 250 divided by 2 is 125. Whatever works for you. Okay, so we've got the volume of the large cone. Now we need the volume of the small cone. Well, we can get the height of the small cone simply enough. That's just 15 minus 9. So we've got 9 centimeters up to here, and then the rest is 15. So this is 15 minus 9, which is equal to 6 centimeters. And then the radius of the small cone, bear in mind these are mathematically similar, so the ratio of the radius of the small cone to the radius of the large cone is the same as the ratio of the height of the small cone to the height of the large cone. So the radius of the small cone is 6 over 15 times 5. Okay, well, if I cancel this 15 and this 5, that 15 can become a 3 and that 5 becomes a 1. It's because 5 over 15 is 1 over 3. So we've got 6 divided by 3, which is 2. So this is 2 centimeters. So the radius of the small cone is 2 centimeters. So the volume of the small cone is 1 over 3 times pi times the radius, which is 2, squared, multiplied by the height, which is 6. And the same thing happens here. We can cancel that 1/3 with the 6, so that becomes a 2. So again, we've just got 2 cubed times pi. Well, 2 cubed is 8, which we know from our cube numbers. Or we could just say 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. So that's 8 pi. And that's centimetres cubed for both of them. So the volume of the frustum, or we could say the volume of the water, is 125 pi minus 8 pi, which is equal to 117 pi centimetres cubed. And that's our answer, 117 pi. Okay, I hope you found that helpful. If you're taking your GCSEs this year, I'd like to wish you every success with your revision and every success with your exams. And I look forward to seeing you in another video.